What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is digital cash. It is passed from person to person in an ownership chain that is publicly transparent but individually private. Millions of computers all over the world have a copy of this ownership chain, which they can prove and verify by tracing the ownership of every single coin all the way back to its creation and its very first owner. But the personal identity of each person in the chain is known only to one person, themselves. To prove ownership of digital currency, an individual has to prove that they can unlock the identity at the end of an ownership chain with a private key that only they possess. This key connects their personal identity to a public address which anyone can see, kind of like an email address. When they want to spend their coins, a person passes the ownership of that long transaction chain on to someone else using a public address, never knowing the personal identity of the next owner in the chain. Along with millions of other computers around the world, you and everyone else keep a record of all of these transactions, only ever knowing the true identity of one person in the chain, yourself. In this way, ownership of every single coin can be verified by anyone and everyone on the network, and yet the personal identity of each individual along the ownership chain can only be unlocked by that individual. This is how Bitcoin, just like cash, can be exchanged instantly, anonymously, and without the approval, control, regulation, or fees of any bank or government.